Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to another live stream here on Electro Ninja's Lab. It's time for it's time for reset day. So we are going to be mostly working on getting the crystal paste for this, as well as we are going to be doing the event which started yesterday. I have checked it out briefly on my on Zobo. But we are going to actually do this here on stream, and then we will get started with the actual reset day stuff. So yeah, a quick little thing about the event that I do think is kind of interesting. So, like I said, I did try it out. I think that this is one of the best events that they've done in a while, but I am concerned that it's going to be a one-off, and they're going to fall back into the old habits of previous years. So we'll explain it more as we continue, as we actually do the quest line and all that jazz. But yeah, another thing I want to briefly mention is the hairstyle. So yes, I do have a hairstyle that is new. Let's switch to blackface for a sec. So, I think it's worth noting that this is definitely Sora's hairstyle. I actually was going to make a short about this, because I got it from Cosmic. Unfortunately, it's from originally from freaking the Ishgardian Restoration from a few years ago. So long ago that it actually Kingdom Hearts 4... Kingdom Hearts 4 wasn't even announced yet, so yeah, which is just kind of sad. But anyways, let's actually get this party started. Oh, well met, friend. I am Astrid, emissary of Love and Adore. Though the Valentine's Day celebrations are underway, I'm afraid that we are still preparing for the main event of the day. Okay. Well, if it isn't Halabali, it is a pleasure to see you again. We're in dire need of assistance to see the festivities get underway. An adventurer might be just what we are looking for. If it's not too much of an imposition, might I ask you for aid? Sure. Oh, thank you. We've been hard at work getting everything ready for today. I even dressed in this fetching new outfit, and everything was perfect in hand until we ran into a spot of bother. Allow me to explain. To celebrate Valentine's Day, we were to serve rather generous-sized cakes to be shared with one and all. However, operations ground to a halt at the last minute, leaving our plans and cakes half-baked. The emissaries dispatched to assess the situation should be returning presently with further details. Would you mind joining us at the amphitheater entrance to meet them? Yep. Alright. Yesterday was insane. There were so many people, and Zoe didn't have the I hadn't fixed the setting on her yet, so it was bad. Oh, it's Bakery Bedlam in there, Kupo. Those pesky mammoths should be creating confectionaries brimming with adore and affection, but instead they insist on being a nuisance and an obstruction. It was all too much for us to handle alone. As I suspected, this may be best left to someone more skilled in the art of physical altercations. I'm sure you remember Kupka, Kup, our Moogle emissary of love, messenger of adore and affection, to love-lorn souls the realm over. This year, once again, he has been kind enough to pitch in with the festivities. How could I turn down a request for aid after hearing the plan of such lavish deliveries of love, Kupo? Many paws make light work, as they say. So I collared a fellow Mog and flew over the post-haste to lend our aid to the pastries of House Valentione. These deliveries of love are nothing less than the cakes in question. Valentione's Day is a time to foster affection for one another, and how better to do this than a shared sweet treat. When we shared our vision with we soon came to the realization that we would need a facility capable of baking confectionery of colossal proportions. As luck would have it, there was an old manor on the outskirts of the Twelveswood, so House Valentione snapped it up and turned it into a grand patisserie. Everything was falling into place. Until the bespoke mammoth pastries, commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild, went on a rampage. It's our friends that lost the thing years ago for some frickin' reason. I would swear they had lost their minds. They had they any to begin with? Why, the little fiends took us for common cake thieves, Kupo. They all but barred off the kitchen in their ceaseless frenzy. Though we have a whistle to stop the mammoths in emergencies, they were upon us before my little lungs could fill with enough puff. I fear that the situation may be beyond my power, Kupo. Even with the mammoths behaving so, we cannot recklessly destroy such custom clockwork pieces, which means we need your help. Please, Hullaballi, you're our only hope. Will you dodge the malfunctioning mammoths, decorate the cakes, and save Valentione's Day? For the sake of those eagerly awaiting the festival, I beg you. It'll be a piece of cake. You two no doubt have matters to attend to here, so allow me to accompany our brave adventurer friend and provide what support I can, Kupo. Thank you. I'm sure that together you will soon have matters in hand. Seasonal event instance unlocked. Yay! Yep. Cool. Alright. Thank you for your assistance. Allow me to escort you. Yeah, that makes sense. Head to the patisserie as part of a match party. Oh wow, that was fast. That was faster than yesterday, and there were so many people doing it yesterday. Oh, we're all tall this time. That's fine. Oh, they're all tanks except for me. That's fun. Where is... Wait, I'm confused. Oh, is the other person over there? I think they're over there. Okay. Ready, steady, decorate! Okay, and then we need those cake toppers and chocolate hearts. Okay. Oh, I'm out. Whoops. Chocolate cubes and chocolate flowers. Okay, they're going for those. We go for the other ones. Oops, missed. That's fine. Burr, burr, burr. Ah, I missed. Why is nobody coming over here to grab the frosting? Okay. Okay, you've got that. I'll grab the almonds. Alright, they got almonds, they got... I'll get the berries. I got berries. Go get... we need sugar pearls. Sugar pearls, sugar pearls, sugar pearls. Oh, cool. They've got them. Alright, we just need to... That's our third cake, right? Yes, good. Ah, frick. I'm frozen. I think this is the first time I've been frozen, actually, in either of my playthrough. Oh, we need the cake toppers. I did not notice the cake topper thing. I thought we were still on the other thing. Alright, there's the cake toppers. Alright, what are we getting next? Cubes. On the bright side, the last one is probably one of the easiest ones because we just need to get everything. Ah, too much, too much, too much, too much! Someone please save us! Oh, we need... frick. How did I miss that? Oh, cool, we got him. Alright, we got the almonds, we got the berries. Now we just need the frosting. Frosting, frosting. Oh, we just need that one frosting. Alright, cool. Turn him off now. Doesn't matter, just grab something because it's anything of our yeah. Just grab the thing, the easiest things. I think we can get all 5. If we're careful. Less than a minute. We can do this. We just need the garnishes. And one more topper, garnishes, and a delicacy. Ah, frick, I missed. You got this, and... Da-da-da-da! We did it! Ha-ha! Alright, how much we get? $150. Okay. We will give it to you for now, I think. Cool. So yeah, that is the other thing. We'll talk about that once we finish up the actual quest. But how many Valentine's Day chocolates we got? Keep a keen eye on your surroundings. So the key is to locate the required ingredients and identify the most suitable path to the cake. I'll send a request to the Adventurers Guild and ensure they include the sage advice. I'll see to the appropriate transportation to the amphitheater so we can get the cake served up. Although I'm glad the celebrations can finally begin, I can't help but wonder what drove the mammoths to madness. It couldn't be, Kupo. Something on your mind, Kuplaka? With you there to wrangle the mammoths, I was able to observe them more closely, and wish I see Kupo, but traces of Moogle magics. And the only other Mog who would have had the opportunity to cast magic in the vicinity was Kuko, who helped prepare the fruit. Mayhap he knows something of this. Well, it seems that our next course of action is decided. We must find this... Yep. I didn't espy him in the patisserie, so I suspect he may be somewhere in Gridania, though in all likelihood he would attempt to... Yep. I'll find him. I know exactly where he is. Thank you. I'll join you. I'll join the search once I've submitted a request to the Adventurers Guild for the additional cake decorating support. Cool. But yeah. So where is that? That's over here. So these are they? No, you can't even eat them. So the Valentino Stray chocolates, you get so much, and it's kind of insane. And we'll talk a little bit about this in a sec, but yeah. Kupo Paul. Oh, I can picture it now. Dozens upon dozens of cakes being presented to the adoring public. For the mammoths will be hard at work by now. Yes, everything moves according to my master plan. And all these confectionery delights will appear with neither man nor Mog raising a paw. The commotion has been rather greater than expected. But surely 'tis not but boisterous enthusiasm, Kupo. Kupna Koko, I believe we've found the Mog to blame. Come, Hallbully, together we shall deliver justice. Yep. Come quietly, or I'll pull off your palm. Kavapa? Oh, in the name of good King Mogomog the 12th, may his magnificence remain unsummoned in his sovereign splendor, are you? Oh, such murderous intent. Spare me this, spare this cute fluffy Mog. Kupo! Astrid, not only Kupna Koko knows something of the matter, it turns out he is the very maker of the mischief. What? But you said he helped to prepare the fruit. Whatever could he have hoped to achieve by causing the mammoths to malfunction? Malfunction? Great Kupo nuts! You say they are malfunctioning? Oh no, I had such fun helping with the cakes that I returned to the patisserie after delivering the fruit, but Cup was nowhere to be found, attending to another of his many duties, I suspect. Then it struck me, Kupo, if everyone was so busy, wouldn't it be better if the mammoths could make the cakes all by themselves? And so I cast a little Moogle magic, which then caused the mammoths to malfunction. Kuko. You must undo whatever spell you've woven, Kupo. Well, it may have been fairly easy to cast, but not so easily undone. Any attempt to dispel it is liable to in exploding mammoths. That would be far too dangerous for the mammoths, and perhaps more importantly, the cake. For now, we have a team of eager adventurers helping decorate cakes, and we've ascertained that there was no intentional sabotage. Oh, what a fine mess you've made. Why didn't you think to ask anyone else before deciding on this plan? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems. I just wanted everyone to have as much cake as their hearts desired, Kupo. Well, as an emissary of love, I never to turn away a helping hand. Any idea you have, you can always bring them to me, especially if they're about cake. Listen well, Kupna. Whether delivering missives or lending aid, you must always see the task through to for the intended recipient with love. With love, even though I am not an emissary. As long as one puts their heart into it, anyone can spread love and affection. Just look at Hollow. Thanks to her, the Valentine's Day festivities can go on, could go ahead, and I think it's past time we went and enjoyed them for ourselves. Yeah. All right. Cool. But yeah, as you can see, the day's main event is well underway. The cake has been served to one and all. Once again, allow me to thank you for your assistance. Yep. The confectionery you contributed is here in pride of place, and thanks to your advice. I think it's funny because this cake is nothing like any of the cakes I saw. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay. Here in pride of place, and thanks to your advice, the adventurers who undertook their quest to decorate additional cakes were widely successful. Dang, that is a lot of Kid Al-Raz. You don't really see too many kids in this game, whether it be human, Hearers, Elezen, like, you see more Elezen, I think, or Hearers, but you don't really see too many when it comes to, like, Aura, or definitely not the others. What a light and fluffy texture, Kupo. It's simply divine. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I think there's one or two, there's, like, a few, Makote. There's none when it comes to Vera or Hrothgar so far. Well, at last you see, this is his adore and affection. Okay, cool. Looks like everyone is having a good time. And it's thanks to your help that we made it this far. To think we were this close to everything falling apart at the final step. Cool. Cool. Alright, while gifting the chocolate, yeah. Cool. But yeah, I don't think any of these cakes are the same as the ones that we made. So, yeah. But there we go, we got a cake. We'll go to my apartment in a quick sec to check out what the all of the things are. But yeah, there we go. We did it. We did the quest. But this is this is the main thing that I really wanted to discuss is the Valentine's Day chocolates. So you get a ton of these. You get 150, which, as we will see, is enough for not just one of everything, which in itself is insane. But I didn't even get all 5 cakes when it came to Zowo's thing. And I still got quite a few. But yeah. So I think one of two things needs to happen. One, there needs to be way more things that you can get for this. Which, granted, this is like the most that they've ever done, so they do not need to do this. What I could see them doing, if they didn't do what they've done in the past, where they put everything into the They put everything into the auction, or into the, whatchamadiddle. They put everything onto the online store, which is annoying. But yeah, so already we can see we have one of everything, and then when it comes to the two heart things, we could get, what is that? 82, which is basically 41 of each. And we would still have plenty. That's concerning. And I don't know how many people actually want more than one of those, but yeah, that's insane. So either they need to way lower the amount that you get from of these chocolates, or they need to add more things to this. What I would personally, what I would like to see is they could just add everything from the online store into this that is for this specific event, because honestly, it's insane. Personally, that I think that would be the best option. Is because that's one thing that WoW has always done a lot better, in my personal opinion, is their events, and making sure that when it comes to the events, they make sure that everything works properly. I don't know. Basically, even if they don't necessarily do updates to the event every year, at least you can still participate in the event and get a whole bunch of just random things. But you can't, when it comes to this event, there's no reason to do it again. And I hate that. I hate that it's such a fun little thing, and you can't really do anything with it. So, oh wait, this is the store an item. I don't know. Also, another thing I think is just really insane is, like, if things can go in the armoire, why can they also go into the glamour dresser as, like, outfits? That seems dumb. I don't know, but yeah, it's whatever. I don't have any open ones. That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to me. Alright, while we are doing that, let's go ahead and we will switch to Viper, and we will start our leveling dungeon. But yeah, we're going to be mostly focusing on this today. We'll try and get a few of these things done, but honestly, because of this, I want to focus primarily on that. But yeah. I still need to do that quest. Frick. Okay. Lavender beds. Apartment. Alright. Social, housing, indoor furnishings. Okay. Well, let's start off by placing you. I think we'll put that right here. Place this. Is this... Okay, it is small enough. I was worried that it was going to be massive, like the freaking ones that they had. But yeah, I think what I might do is I might get 3 more chairs to, like, hang up around the, or to put around this. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that'll be our best option. Like, it's not perfectly centered, but I think that's fine. But yeah, I think we'll get the 3 more chairs, and that'll make this at least nicer. I don't know. There are certain things that you can do with it. It's just like, I don't know. You have so many. from this, and it's just, I don't know. And that's another thing. When it comes to like furniture items, there are so many. There are so many. And you get like a shit ton from every single one of these events. And like I've shown off my house in the past, and it's insane. It's so full that I literally can't move in there. In terms of my outdoor furnishings, it's maxed out. I have to actually store things with my... at this point, I'm pretty much storing things with my retainers. And then when it comes to the interior, hopefully I have a little bit more time, but still. Oh, wow. I was not expecting noobs. This. But yeah, I was not expecting sprouts. To be fair, it does happen every now and again. Looks like they're not like... they're probably like... maybe like one or two of these guys might be doing things like this, but... You can pull way more, dude. Cool. Hey, Latios. Welcome to the chaos. We just finished up the event, and I was just talking about how it's kind of insane how much of the stuff you get, despite there not really being that much that you can... Yeah. And the prices. I don't know. It's weird. Either the prices need to go up. I think it was actually, like, the event itself, I think is fun. I think that the biggest problem is the amount of these chocolates that you get. Personally, I love it when they do stuff like this, where it's where there's a fun little fate or duty or whatever you want to call it. In previous years, they've done fates, and those were very fun. But they haven't done anything like that since. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you get so much chocolate. It's insane. They need to seriously lower the amount that you're getting, or they need to, because I would like to be able to do the event multiple times. But it's gonna just feel way too much. Fair enough. This person decided to go that way. I guess they wanted to pull everything so it would be easier on the way out. Oh, this person's fair enough. I'm hoping to finish the relic today, but I don't know if it's going to be happening. Just due to the time sink that it is. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen a group manage to defeat him fast enough where we don't have to worry about the Scurvy Dogs. At least during the event. Or during, yeah, lately with this thing. Dude, you don't need to pull everything. I don't know why this guy is pulling every freaking thing. Jeez. Dude. I guess it's just kind of... Okay. I'll take a look once this dungeon's done. Here we go. That's done. Alright, I think I'm gonna buy 2 more of these things. Or no, 3 chairs. Where's the chairs? Pop, pop. I wish that you could just select how many you want instead of having to go through this. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look here. Don't even have Discord open. Alright, I just... Oh, you got the axolotl? Holy shit! Oh, what is the stuff with that? Oh, what is that one? Isn't that like ridiculous or something? I feel like it is. Do I? Oh, yeah, this is what I want to see. I have so many of these things, it's insane. I probably shouldn't even worry about it. Okay, so that's the right. Do I not have left? I don't think I have left. Wow. Is there a color difference? Oh, that's yellow. That's the okay, so that's the Pandemonium one. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, that is it. Okay. 70, so that would be 35 each. Perfect. All right. But yeah, nice. That's actually really fantastic to be able to have all those. Yeah, I should do the savages at some point. I don't know. I need more time to do savages. That's the real issue. That. Housing. That's what I want to see. All right. Not you. Can I actually target the thing I want to target? Or am I not allowed to? There we go. Why can't I not? Okay. Why can't I target this thing? This is annoying. What the frick? Okay, I'll check that out at some point. I don't know why I can't target that thing, but that chair. So that one chair is gonna be weird. Ay. All right. Place your bets on whether or not this is actually one of the raids we need. It is! Yay! Carbuncle's out, right? Yep.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my friends.
Have a good one. Try not to lose it.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Van Patel poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this.
Challenger has nowhere left to run.
Oh, I hate when she does that.
Hang in there.
Okay, this one's easier. Oh, I missed it. I should.
Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
This is just my faithful minions. Give me your ether.
I hope someone didn't just use the freaking first level limit break on her.
She's draining the audience.
There you go.
Their ether.
But it almost sounded like someone did. I'm like, what the heck?
All of you will feed me.
Van Patel's unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
Dude, I was right there. I was clearly standing away from you, and you just go right on top of me.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Ah, what the frick? Okay. Bam, 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 ba-da-ba-da.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again. I hope our dear spectators are feeling all right.
You know, one thing I would have liked to see them do is, for this fight, is as she does the crowd kills, more and more people on the end are just like, oh, yeah, we're exhausted, or something. I don't know. and like I don't know,
In pain lies pleasure.
fewer and fewer cheering or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to move on.
She's unleashed even more evil! How will this end?
Oh, I should have got to the other one. Whoops. Is she gonna do a second crowd kill? I think she, or a third crowd kill, I should say. I think she is. Right.
On your knees, damn you!
We nearly, I think my first time we nearly died to all, to Halfling Altar. There we go. Nice. Didn't even have to worry about it. I thought that I might, but that's fine. Cool.
It's all over. Until next time.
All right. So what do we want? We want a head, a chest, or legs. Are our primary ones, and then we can read the rest. Okay. Pass on the last ones because we already got it. Nice. Okay, so now we have a chess piece. Yeah, we'll worry about the actual stuff about that later. All right. So, I think our next thing that we should do is do experts. We should do our expert so that we get this 100 done, and then I think we'll queue for another leveling. I don't know. I think that that's probably the best option for a little while, is to do probably both high level and expert. I think are probably our best options right now. I think. Yeah. Expert and level cap are going to be our best bets right now. So what exactly is this? Is my question. My guess would be that it's the new thing, but I've unlocked everything as far as I'm aware, so I'm just kind of confused. I mean, it couldn't be the occult something from the Occult Crescent, because I've done everything. I have actually entered into the thing once, so into Fork Tower. But I also know that Fork Tower isn't in there, so isn't listed. Stormcrown. What is Stormcrown? Oh, it's that one. Okay. I mean, I don't have that in my Wondrous Tales, but I don't know. That's one thing that I would also like to do at some point, but it might be a bit more challenging. Actually doing some of these things, but for the extremes. Especially since I still need most of the mounts. Like, do I have one of the Lynxes? I think I have one Lynx. No, they haven't given us any Lynxes yet. I have 4 of the Gwybers. That's what it is. Let's sort this, actually. This is probably the best way to do this. Sort. So we need the Emerald Gwyber still. Obviously we need Lynxes. And the wings. Wings are last, though. Wait. Fey Gwyber, Diamond Gwyber, and Emerald Gwyber. Those are the ones we need. Right? I think that's all of them. Yeah. So, I think... Don't I have... I think I have the Emerald... We started the Emerald Gwyber. I could be wrong. Return. That's probably the best option. Or no, I think what did I do? Advanced Shadowbringers. Yeah, I started Emerald. So I have a few things for Emerald. I've never done a Cinder Drift Extreme. I've never done a Cloud Dex Extreme. Okay. Like, granted, I still need to. I need to do a lot of the extremes anyways, because so that I can at least have say that I've done them, and then I can actually do mentor stuff. Was it on you that I put them in? I don't think so, because yeah, you're mostly crafting materials. You mostly have furniture, so it must be on Renok, maybe? Yeah, Renok has them, and it's 23 out of them. And yeah, I keep these two here so that if a new class gets added, which will happen, I can use those to level up. I should probably also grab the thing, but that's whatever. Okay, so how many do I need for that? That is this one? No. Those guys are in Mordona. I think. I'm still so annoyed about the Emerald Wyvern situation, though. 999, that's right. Okay. And then G Warrior, you need one of each. Okay. How do you get the... Is there another way to get the G Warrior? I don't remember if that's the case. Triple Triad cards... Nope. You just have to purchase it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So wait, let me think here. So these guys require certain things to be crafted, right? You. No, those are the... Oh no, these are the things, right? Or are they? Artifact? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, so that gives us the... so we need the standard ones, which are in the thing, which we can get back from there. This is the thing that I'm looking for. Gallant Armor Augmentation. And then what are these? The vintage stuff. One sec. Is that the one? I think those are the ones that I have in my. Those are not the dyeable ones, those are the other ones that you get. But I think you can get those from the other things, right? Or am I crazy? Go here, go all the way to the front. That's the augmented. Where is... Oh, yeah. No, yeah, so those are the ones that we have in there. Okay. Which... Yeah, looks like that is definitely all of them. Okay. So we do have all of those. We don't need those sets. Set. We need the dyeable sets, which are supposedly like really freaking chunky. You know, this is why I hate even melee is something like that. I really hope that they reveal that 9 is getting its remaster or remake, whatever we want to call it. Like, I wish that the 25th anniversary hadn't come and gone before that happened, but like they keep doing stuff for 9, and it's like, dude, give us something. Like, as much as I would love to get some a lot of the figures and stuff, and the music and all that jazz, I would love to be able to play the game again, but with like better graphics. Does this person not have their tank stance on? Dagnabbit! Frick! Speaking of stance, I think that I should probably remove my stances from my main bar so that I don't accidentally click on them. Just agree to everything for now because I don't think I need really anything because I am getting the gear from the Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bam, bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. Bum bum ba dum ba dum. All right, let's do this. Nice. Curiosity. Nice. Where's that top? Oh, it's a Far Eastern thing. Okay. Okay. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Oh, it's that. Okay. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Agreed. Oh, nice. Got a command. How nice. All right. So, we just need one level cap, which I think we will do. We'll just stick with this. It's fine. That was fast. Alright. So yeah, we'll do the level cap. And then we'll see what happens from here.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
So yeah, we'll do this level cap, and then we will go ahead and you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. I wish that we had a Gargant mount. I mean, they are working through like a lot of the freaking mounts, but I feel it's so weird because they're like making these mounts for bosses that really it doesn't make sense why they look like that. Why they're freaking.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Like, supposedly, they're adding the mount from the second boss from the one with the Penuity. And it's like, obviously we have the Penuity as a mount already, but it's just kind of funny to me that, like, they're giving us a mount for something that basically just looks like a Gubu. It's just an alternate Gubu.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Yeah, the Ulan, or whatever the fuck it's called. Meanwhile, Gargant is right there. You have the model. Frickin' make it. Make it a mount. I'm not even kidding. I would love to get this guy's mount. My concern, though, is that if they do add it, they're going to make it be something ridiculous, like real money. That's my big concern. I should have waited on that. I don't know. Like, you have the model, you have the, you have people who want this as a mount. My concern, like I said, is that they're going to do something stupid and they're going to have it be something where you're going to have to pay for it, and it's going to be annoying. They're going to put it in the online store because, of course, they are.
Access hatch and head inside.
Don't, please. Like, just because I don't necessarily agree that they should do something doesn't mean that I can't somewhat understand it. But, like, especially if it looks like it's a mount from, if it looks like it's something from a dungeon, it should come from said dungeon. So, like, the Gargant should come from this dungeon. The Ulan should come from the one dungeon.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's jumped. Okay. Step on it.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
What is with the fucking... How I... Not better. I'm losing it. Okay.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Alright. Bop, bop, bop. You know, that 1 year's Valention's dress is actually, like, so good of a dress. It's kind of insane. It works with so much, and it's kind of insane. That's obviously what she's wearing. Right? Yeah. Oh, those things. Okay.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Alright. Find a boss. Find a boss. Alright, and then after this, we go do the
This
thing.
machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
It's gonna, so we're probably gonna have to be doing a lot of leveling dungeons for a bit. Because, yeah, this is just...
How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry. Let us see what this means. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Does it always target the healer for that attack? I think it does.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save you trouble later.
think that always targets the healer, which is not too surprising. I've done it so many times as healer, so that's why I was pretty sure. But yeah, okay, player accommodation. All right, cool. That takes care of that. All right. What did we just do? Okay, so we have 200 done. All right. So now we go back to Tuliolom. And we're going to turn this in. Phantom Village. Okay. Hopefully the extra paste will be enough to make the bugger a bit smart. Let me know when you're ready. Yep. Here you go. That's gonna clear me out of those, but that's fine. Now we're talking. Time to let my genius shine. Smart and stately, was it? I reckon that calls for a few flourishes of fetching a cane and a crown for our void-sent friend. So what is this guy gonna look like now? There, quite an upgrade, eh? This does feel more dignified, and my power, it feels as though a flame has been kindled within my soul. Kindled? But the flame ain't roaring yet, is it, bugger? You're speaking more clearly at any rate. Could you explain to us what's missing from your current guise? Do you find me alluring? Nope. I was radiant. Countless thralls were at my beck and call. I must be made beautiful, I tell you. A vision! A gaggle of downtrodden middens doing your bidding. Remind me of Renegar. Oh, God, there's nothing like the thought of the wretched hair to douse me with fire. Listen, I'll see you to the vessel, but I'll need more crystal paste. Yep. More crystal paste! Bleeding hell, Geralt. All this paste procuring is getting out of hand. You heard the bugger's demands. The level of craftsmanship needs plenty of resources. Simple as that. Better to do a proper job from the outset than skimp on the paste and end up having to remake the bleeding thing when our void-sent friend complains. Alright. 300 this time. Joy. I think it's more. I think there is one more after this, I've heard. Let me make sure. Alright. We'll set ourselves to do a leveling. So it's Pursuit of Perfection. Have they added that into the wiki yet? Of perfection. Is that it? That's it. Okay. $1,200 is what they say. So yeah, 300 and then 600. Okay. So, we most likely will not finish this before the stream ends, unfortunately. Just due to the way that it works. Well, you know what we might do? I think after we do one more leveling, I think we will go ahead and start and take care of the remaining raids. Because let's see. So we still need M2, 3, and 4. But we have some. Okay. So, teleport to Solution 9. That's where we want to go. Ba ba da ba da bum 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 ba ba. So we could go for the hat. What do we have currently? We have 2 heavyweight. Oh yeah, all 3 of these are heavyweights, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and get the. Should we go for the hat or should we go for the gloves? I think we'll go for the gloves. Alright, and then for you. Alright, well. Wait. Yeah, let's go. You know, I actually like this jacket. I think that will work, but... Okay, we'll fix the outfit later. Okay. Oh, jeez. Warcore? What do we... frick. Still not one that we actually need. I hate when they pull them so frickin' far ahead. so all of us are working on this. Alright, which one's going to had a feeling. It does make me wonder if they're gonna add cold feet to Blue Mage at some point. I feel like there's gotta be way more Blue Mage stuff. I don't know. I'm really hoping that the next update should be a massive one, I'm hoping. So. I have a feeling that 7.5 is going to be freaking massive. Because the thing is, this is a big thing. We still don't have our second custom delivery, which is odd. And I think it's funny, like, I don't see very many people actually talking about how it's really weird that we don't yet have it. I was like, I was chatting with Mioni in his on one of his streams. I was like, hey, do you think there's going to be an alien custom delivery that they just haven't revealed yet? And he's like, I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to be somewhere else. And I don't think he even realized that we've only gotten the week way. Like, he talked about it, but I don't think he realized it. He realized that it was the only custom delivery in a while. So, I don't know. I feel like we have to get something soon. When exactly? Who knows? I do not want to activate that yet. But yeah, my thinking is that with 7.5, they might do something cool with it, because it's like, yeah. Or, not 7.5. 7.45, I feel like they might do it. Because it's like something that, yeah, we didn't want to reveal that there's going to be a custom delivery, because it's something that is spoiler. For that, because they've been hinting that there's gonna be some alien with the story of that. Whether or not it's like the first group or what, I don't know. We finish up this. Queue for the alliances, or not the alliances, the normal raids. Get those done. I don't know. I am curious what they will do when it comes to... Because the thing is, I think there's a few ways that they can handle it. One way that I could see it happening is that the custom delivery that they make, it could be one of the species that we've already seen on or the alien that's in the story, whoever they are. It could be someone from whatchamajigdome. From Ultima Thule, and we just haven't. They've been traveling forever, which I think like some of them are travelers. I don't remember which ones though. I think it's mostly the Omicrons and the dragons that are the travelers. So I can see that happening. But I don't see it being a lot of the other guys. No. And I feel like if it was an Omicron or a dragon, people wouldn't be too happy with that. Because we've already gotten an Omicron, we've gotten dragons as like other things.
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of it. The countless fury of erupting beings. Chronicles of it. We tell the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
We got two of them. It's unfortunate, but it's not as bad as it was going to be.
That you should endure my fury.
Alright. this is the wind one, so we want close.
Chronicles of Ed. Recall the cruelty of merciless storm.
Bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. There we go. There's our first bit of paste. Ooh, let's take a look at this really quick. Ooh, that looks interesting. But I'm gonna pass on it for now. Okay. Okay. So, before we do anything else, let's go back to you. Let's set you back to your correct... Where is that? There it is. Grab Ninja. Up. Okay. Since we did get a few extra pieces of gear, we're gonna check things. Okay, looks like healers are okay. Let's see if tanks are fine. Are you guys fine? You need some... Okay, so the ranged guys have new accessories. Okay. Let's check the casters. I think that the casters got some stuff, right? Yeah. We already checked you because that was already there. Oh, looks like I haven't been on Red Mage in a bit. You have definitely a few things. Alright, let's check Reaper. Okay. And Samurai. Probably, yep, even more. You know what? I think I might keep that as the... for now. Amok. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So let's switch to Dancer. Clear this. And then we will grab this heavyweights. Okay. Let me think here for a second. Alright. We need to resort this. So that's nice and stable. Let's head to the moon. Travel to Oasis. Okay, how are we doing on this? Not too far for Cosmo Liner. That's fine. What do we need? We need 6. Good for 6. So we really want to focus on everything but 1, because 1 goes fast. But it looks like this is the only one that doesn't have 1. Alright, let's just do this one, I guess. 6 is the big one. It really is. Because you need so much of it. I think it's like 1,500 for it total. Oh, it's over here? Frick. I did not think it was over here. Okay. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay. Oh, I forgot my... Oh, cool. How rude. Seriously, how rude. I swear these things give me like the worst possible times. Oh, you're freaking with me. Fuck. That's mean. I hate that. I really freaking hate that. Because I need to be in here.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion. His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the physical at work? His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting. Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Another attack evaded with a bomb.
Alright, which side?
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach. snaking round the ring. What's yelling? Oh no! The gore has latched onto the champion! Don't panic! Oh dear, the challengers will have to leave.
I'm not sure people understand how that mechanic works sometimes, because I see people dying so often in that, it's insane. Why'd you go over there?
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must.
Alright. First phase done.
What the? Could the Limworm's regeneration be out of control? The Limworm's completely healed. What outrageous regenerative power!
Dag nabbit, dude!
Is there no limit to his regenerative capacity?
There we go. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to pass on you. And then we need... legs is the most important. And then we can greed the rest. Watch me somehow get the chest again. Okay, good. Nice, I got 2 commands. Alright. So we remove M4. Alright. Okay. This is gonna be evil. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, hopefully we'll get enough from this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So where is the one I'm looking for? Here it is. So we will be getting some more soon. In that as well. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's do this one then. We'll at least get to 600, so that's good. Go, report. All right. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah. One thing I found with this one specifically is that it was pretty easy to max them out. So, yeah. Especially like the early ones were extremely easy to max out, and it was not fun. So we are going to go ahead and do a stellar turn. Hopefully... Oh, I forgot to do the frickin'... I need to get better at making sure that I set the blue sky thing to saying live. Because I'm not used to it. So I need to fix that. Alright, let's see what the Cosmo Liner, or what this thing has to say. Oh, guess we're not doing that. Guess we're coming back afterwards. That's unfortunate. We're probably gonna miss the entire thing. There's a chance that we won't, but it's unlikely.
This will be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
I can handle you alone.
My word, such scorn for the challenger. Oh, what fearsome flames! He set the ring ablaze.
I like burning.
Healer, why did you not move?
At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
I'll wipe you out.
Hey, save some fun for me.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Good gods, what an enormous fame!
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
And they dance out of the way unharmed. Unbelievable!
You're going down!
What a draft.
Let's do this together, bro.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that grounds for disqualification.
They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair. The Extreme's finest blood.
It seems the referee is allowing it. It double trouble for the challenger.
We're just getting started. Hey, check out this smooth teamwork.
The brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're deadly beasts.
Alright, I am on blue.
I've been saving this trick just for you.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
Impressive footwork on display today.
I ride the inferno. You're going down! If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Oh my gosh, why'd you put it right in the center?
How dare they be felled with a vengeance?
Oh, someone else got it. Okay, that's fine. Nice.
It's all over.
All right. So we need either the head or the legs. Read the rest. Okay, and we got the frickin' arms. That's fine. All right. So there's that. Okay, so cool. The red alert is still happening. Which one is it? Okay, so these are all ones that I've already done, so I'm not too concerned with it. But so let's go ahead and remove M2. And we will go ahead as Goldsmith, because Goldsmith is currently my only crafter that is high enough that they can get 6. Oh, right. If it was actually something that I did need to actually complete for the achievement, I probably would have just been like, okay, fine, we'll wait. But most likely, this is gonna finish before this procs, I would think. I mean, there's a chance. It is saying less than 5 minutes, and since people are running those for the frickin' clay or paste, it might be faster, but we'll see. Oh, didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Okay, let's turn this one in, so we're at least getting some stuff. Let me switch, and we take care of this. I mean, honestly, there's a chance that we'll finish this before that even finishes, which would be nice, but let's go to the red region. That'll be fine. Oh, this person already has the cool, the new one. And I think that might also be the red one. I think that's the red mage one. So you... So yeah, a few of these guys have the new ones. Oh, what is that? Is that the Gunbreaker one? No, it isn't. It is... Okay, so that was the 90 thing.
And seize the tyrant's throne.
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach. Another attack evaded with aplomb.
How about this? Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Dude, just get over here. You're not doing yourself favors by
Absolute
trying to-
brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
There is much more to come.
Okay, this is a move as quickly as you can.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
Okay. Sword.
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looked even more tyrannical than before.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced. I will not yield my throne.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall.
Oh, he split the ring in half. Going to need urgent repairs. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide? And now he's bravery. What absurd strength! The ring shall presently be restored. There's a clash between Battle Pride and Mortal Resolve. Either side can come out on top.
The power of feral souls makes the Arcadian what it is.
What power? Looks like someone isn't holding back.
There we go. Nice. Alright.
It's all over. Until next time.
Alright, what did we want again? We wanted the head, legs, primarily. And then we can read the rest. I know that I do have the chest piece as well. Or no, the arms. Okay. But, okay, good. Sort. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Oh, so it did finish before I got here. That's whatever. Okay. Okay, so that clears away that. So I think we'll just do some leveling ones for now, since those give the most. What am I looking for? Cosmic Fortunes. Yes, I would like to draw one. So this one is the better one because yeah, we have everything from this one, so we just need this. Hopefully, come on. I'm really hoping for the mount, but we'll see. Nope, more materia. Big surprise! It's always materia. So, yeah. So one thing I did look into just for safety was to see how much you could have of these. And it's just like... So, my question is, why is it not 9,999? I kind of understand why it's 999, but at the same time, why is it not 9,999? Because if it was 9,999... then you could get all of them before having to worry about the booklets. Or not the booklets, for the, yeah, for the booklets. So, yeah. I don't know. It just drives me crazy. But on the bright side, Oasis is way easier to get those compared to the other place. So, yeah. I'm not too disappointed. But, yeah. So, wait. So the only things that you do not get from here is the spearing the fish. Just thought I'd put that out there. So, Ishgard Foundation. Oh wait, no, not you. Travel to the firmament. Go talk to L2. We're gonna take care of him first over the other guy. Because he's closer to getting done. And if they do decide to throw us a bone and give us a secret custom delivery in this next in 7.45, which is possible, I think that that is a reasonable assumption to make, that they could do that. Are they gonna? Probably not. But I don't know. But I think if they are going to give us a secret... the thing is, if it was a Lothrit, they would have revealed it already. But if it's a secret alien, they're not going to reveal it until it's officially time. Until it will not be a spoiler. At least that's my thinking. I hate when it does that. I really do. Fine, here. We'll take all of them. How much do we have? We have 5,000. Okay. Are you able to sell crystals? Or do I just need to... I don't know. Because I'm thinking I'm pretty freaking close to maxing out those crystals. At least the water ones. The water ones are so close. It's insane. What am I looking for? Oh, right, we're going back to... Duh. We're going back to Ishgard. Turn in the thing. And then we will go ahead and find the other one. But yeah, my thinking with the custom deliveries, specifically, is that at this point in time, so previously they have gone through 3 each time, right? I think the only time that they didn't was Heaven's Ward, I think. Because there were, yeah, I think there's the 3 in Stormblood. We'll look at the end. We'll look at it in a sec. Okay. So, here we go. No. Here. Custom deliveries. Okay. So the first was Loey. And she was the 60. She was basically the one for the 60 area. Then we had these 3, Minago, Kurenai, and Adularaf. And those were the not Heaven's Ward. Those were Stormblood. Then, for Shadowbringers, we had Kaishir, L2, and Charlemagne. Alright? And then, for Endwalker, Amalliance, Andon, Margaret, and Idaweekwe. And if we look at these, the way that they worked, I think starting here is that it was basically, right? Because I think a lot of these early ones were just like, hey, get this done, and that's it. If I'm remembering correctly. There wasn't really much reward. There might have been something. I don't remember what it was. But, like, since, I want to say, Shadowbringers, they have done 1 mount and then 2 outfits, I believe. So this is one of the ones we need, right? Yes. And I feel like it's more necessary now when it comes to custom deliveries, because that's one of the best ways to get the scripts, and we want mounts. Or at least I want mounts. There we go. Nice. Okay. You're actually level. that's level 100. That's crafting. Oh no, that's a. Okay, that was from. I wasn't certain which one that was, but yeah, that makes sense. I think that's technically considered like one of the joke weapons, which is kind of bizarre to me. Like, make it a freaking sandwich for crying out loud. Reference Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy. Reference Kingdom Hearts. I really don't understand why they really don't do that often. Like, I know that there are certain things with, like, working with Disney and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, if, frickin' anything is, if, the, whatchamadiddle one, yeah, the, frickin', Sora in Smash Bros. It sounds like Disney is like way more willing to let this happen than freaking Nomura. Which, I mean, I get it. I do get it. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Like, Kingdom Hearts is his baby. Alright, final boss. How are we doing on those? Not too bad. Nice. Alright. Alright. Do 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 do. Okay. So yeah, we took care of that. Next we will go to Yulmar. I do have to say, it's kind of weird that for the custom deliveries, there's only one in the Shadowbringers areas. Like, Heaven's Ward has the most. There are none in Realm Reborn, actually. I think. Right? I don't think there's a single one in any Realm Reborn area. Which, that's another thing, actually. I think that they should add a custom deliveries for Realm Reborn stuff. Because, like, I understand... I kind of understand why they wouldn't do it. But... because you're not necessarily supposed to be dealing with that. But I don't know. I feel like it would make sense for them to add some into that area. Is this actually some? I think this is. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Alright. Jeez. It really hates me, doesn't it? It really does. Holy crap. No, we don't need to use the thing. It's fine. You know, for shits and giggles, let's see if we can get it to max. We can, and we still have plenty. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that's funny with the we have or I don't know. Hard for me to describe exactly what it is. But yeah, they've done so much with all of these, and it's like, yet there's nothing in Realm Reborn, which it does kind of make sense because you don't really get any collectibles until 50. So, big surprise there that it's just, yeah. But, yeah, there is that. Here's your last one. Your quad. So yeah, there's none in Realm Reborn because you don't get collectibles until 50. So it makes sense because it's not really going to help with leveling at all. And then there was one in Heaven's Ward, but then as they continued, they added eventually like 4 in Heaven's Ward areas, and they're both in the city. All 3 of the extra ones were in the cities. Obviously, the Stormblood ones, we got 3. 2 of them were 2 of them were in Stormblood areas. One was the Heaven's Ward area, which was this guy. But yeah, one in Rogger's Reach, one in the not the city, but the underwater area. I think that's where she is. And then obviously here in Shadowbringers we had Kaishir here, which for Shadowbringers he was the only one here. And then both L2 and Charlemagne were both in Heaven's Ward areas again. But and in the same area, they were both in Ishgard. And then Amelie and Margaret were both in Endwalker areas. One in a city, one in not. Andon was in a Shadowbringers area. And then now for Dawntrail, it's only Nidaweekwe who is not in a city. We have not gotten a single one in a city this expansion. So, yeah. Luckily, she's close to one of these things, and I think that pretty much the only one who isn't close to an Aetheryte is Kurenai. I think she's the only one who's not close to an Aetheryte, I think. Because you have to go out into the water in order to get to her, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Aetheryte. A little bit further for Andon, but he's still within range of an Aetheryte. Amelie is obviously in a city. These two are, I guess these two are kind of special because they're in the Firmament. So they're a little bit challenging to get to. And then, obviously, Adgraf and Zloe are both in Idleshire. Minago is in there. So yeah, I think Kurenai is the only one who is not within us, who is not close to a Aethernet, which is just makes her kind of special. But yeah, but my big concern is that as we finish up these guys, that most definitely, actually, because that's only 2 weeks, give or take, for L2. That's several weeks for Kaishir, so I'm not necessarily expecting that to be done. But L2 is going to be done in 2 weeks, which is about, give or take, where they might give us an update. In terms of when they might give us an update. So February 16th is the end of the event that is currently happening. Which means that at the absolute earliest I could see them doing any update, 17th, for 7.45. I highly doubt that, though. Because, yeah, if we look at this, but yeah, we just got, so last week, the 27th, was when we got the update, obviously, right? I don't see it actually happening where it's the 27th, or where it's the 17th that we get the next update. That seems really fast. even though this update is relatively small, I don't see them giving us 7.45 before the update by the 17th. So we'll see what happens there, but I don't think it's going to happen because it's unlikely. I would say that the real earliest date that they could give us an update is 24th. That would be the earliest that I could see 7.45 happening. Yeah. New variant. Yeah. So yeah, the with 7.45 we're getting the new variant dungeon and Hildebrand. And that's actually like part of the reason why I could actually see them doing the update early, because of this here in the Phantom Glass. This deep dungeon. I have no idea what that is. I could see what that might be, and I could kind of expect that to be a possibility, is that is just the boss, because you can fight her separately where she's ultimate. So that might be what that is, maybe? But I could also see them using the Phantom Glass, or the Crystal Paste, and having one of the ways that you could get that be through the variant dungeon, so that there's more incentive for people to go into the variant dungeon. Because at this point, we have no... I see it happening for like a week at most, because variant dungeons, for whatever freaking reason, are not popular. Like here, just to prove a point. Do I not have variant dungeon in here? I do not. Okay. B and C. There we go. Let's put that there. So, if I go here, just for shits and giggles, enable party matching, register for duty, 30 minutes. Like, I hate to say it, but there's just, yeah. I think you're more likely to get this. But even then, it's like 30 minutes. So, I don't freaking know. My hope is that they're going to do some really cool stuff with as the thing continues. I will say that off stream, I will probably grind out a bit more Crystal Paste, because you need so much for this stupid thing. Like, what is it? So this is at 300 now. We're going to need 600 more afterwards. So I might finish this stage before the next Hollow Belly stream on Tuesday. We'll see. And I'd like to get it pretty close. I'll try to get it pretty close to the actual other one. But I think that might take it might take a while to do the 600. So we'll see. But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be some more shiny hunting in ZA. Thursday is going to be Throwback Thursday. I'm not 100% certain what I want to do for that stream. But there is something that I would kind of like to do. I don't know if we're going to, though. But yeah, it's going to be a Throwback Thursday. We're going to play one of an older game that I've... it might be the Ivalice Chronicles. We might do that. You're still going. Okay. But yeah, so we might do Ivalice Chronicles on Thursday. I'm not 100% certain. I will confirm before the actual release. Well, I'm hoping that I can confirm tomorrow. But we'll see. So yeah, so Thursday is gonna be that, and then on Friday is going to be continuing Zolo's journey. And I briefly want to talk about the... so, I would like to see if people... I'll probably ask this in the Zolo stream. If people want me to if you guys want to see getting everyone up to 50. Because I do want to get everyone up to 50 before we continue on with the main story. Or before we go into Heaven's Ward. But most likely what we will be doing is focusing on Hildebrand. Focusing on... let's see, Hildebrand. The main story. And... the Alliance raid. I will try, but I am not guaranteeing Bahamut, because Bahamut is such a pain to get into, and I would actually like to do it at regular levels. Again, Square, fix that. Make it so that it's at least in the normal raids options, because it's in here. It's here. Why are we not able to do it? But I don't know. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. I've been Electro Ninja. Next time, like I said, will be some Pokemon shiny hunting. And I will also have an announcement for the next Pokemon stream after that, that we're going to be starting. So look forward to that. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next one. But on!